Hello and welcome to Serendipity, a program for school-age children every Thursday at 4 o'clock at the Summit Library. I'm Jessalyn Wheelis, one of the children's librarians. Our program today is entitled Talk Like a Pirate, and we're all going to learn how to do that. So I thought I would call in a friend who could teach us. Hello, everybody, hello. You want to tell us your name, Mr. Pirate?
Yes, my name is Dirty Harry.
Oh, Dirty Harry. That sounds like a good pirate name. You have some words to teach us?
Yes. Arrgh.
Oh, children, let's practice, okay? Do it with me, okay?
Arrgh.
That means you're disgusted. Number 2.
Shiver me timbers.
Let's try it, kids, okay?
Shiver me timbers.
That's what you say when you're surprised or shocked. Like instead of saying, oh my goodness, you say,
shiver me timbers.
All right, what's number 3?
Scallywags.
Let's try it, kids. Scallywags. I gather that is quite an insult. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Next.
Walk the plank.
Oh boy, let's try that, kids.
Walk the plank.
I know what that is. That means you have to walk the plank and just fall into the ocean.
Yes.
You wouldn't do that to a nice old librarian, would you? Okay, the next one is
scurvy landlubber.
Let's try that, kids.
Scurvy landlubber.
That's a person with no sailing skills. And is it, you got another nice insult? They're not nice, are they?
Bilge rat.
That's another insult. I wouldn't like to be called that. Would you, kids? Let's try it.
Bilge rat.
And the last one?
Buccaneers.
You kids probably already know that buccaneers is another name for a pirate. All right, Dirty Harry, you did a good job. Thank you very much for teaching us those great pirate words. And I think now we'll get on with our first story, which is Pirate Pete's Talk Like a Pirate.
Good, that's a good one.
Okay, see you later. This book is one of my favorites. It is entitled Pirate Pete's Talk Like a Pirate. It was written by Kim Kennedy and illustrated by Doug Kennedy. I really love the end pages. These pages in any book are called the end pages, but they don't usually have pirate talk on them. This one says, "Avast salty dog, shiver me timbers, blow me down, bury your treasure, lad, looking for loot, yo-ho-ho." I thought it was very amusing to have pirate words on the end papers. Pirate Pete had the most amazing ship ever to sail the high seas, but he needed a crew. Not any old crew would do, however.
"I needs me a pirate crew,"
Pete told his parrot,
"and I know just where to find one. Rascal Island."
"To Rascal Island we go," cried the bird. Pete spun the wheel toward the sea of mischief, and soon his speedy ship had reached Rascal Island. Pete dropped anchor in the bay, and then he hung a sign across the ship's bow, "Buccaneers wanted." Before long, a boat filled with rascals rowed up to the ship. Pete rubbed his hands in glee. They were the dirtiest, most mischievous, and sneakiest looking scallywags and scurvy dogs he'd ever laid his eye on. One by one, the rascals climbed aboard the ship. "Listen up, mateys," said Pete. "If you wants to sail with me, then you've got to prove you got what it takes." Pete declared, "Ye needs a peg leg
and an old eye patch, a fierce-looking hook, and a beard ye can scratch. You got to load a cannon and know how to fire it. But most of all, you got to talk like a pirate.
A rascal stepped forward, loaded the cannon, and fired it.
Nice firing, said Pete.
And I see ye got a peg leg, hook, and an eye patch. And that beard of yours,
does it ever hanker for a scratch?
It is quite itchy, answered the man, especially during the summer when the weather tends to be a bit sultry.
Blow me down, bellowed Pete. You don't talk like a pirate. Walk the plank.
As the man splashed overboard, Pete hollered,
You should have said, when the sun's a-blazing, me beard gets the itches, worse than a bucket of sand down me britches.
Next, ordered the parrot. Pete squinted at the rest of the rascals and said,
You gots to be stubborn and mighty cranky. You gots to be dirty and awfully stanky. You gots to load a cannon and know how to fire it. But most of all, you gots to talk like a pirate.
A rascal stepped forward and loaded the cannon and fired it.
Nice firing, said Pete. And I see that you're plenty dirty and stanky. But is ye stubborn and cranky?
Oh, indeed, replied the rascal. Sometimes I'm very irritable, especially when I don't eat my breakfast.
Shiver me timbers, shouted Pete. You don't talk like a pirate. Walk the plank.
As the rascal went overboard, Pete cried,
You should have said I was as mean as a shark that's stuck in a tub when I've not scarfed me morning grub.
Next, squawked the bird. Pete glared at the rascals and said,
You gots to love treasure. Why, it's your duty to plunder ship and shore for gleaming booty. You gots to load a cannon and know how to fire it. But most of all, you gots to talk like a pirate.
A rascal stepped forward, loaded the cannon, and fired it.
Nice firing, said Pete. And judging by the gold and rubies you're flaunting, I reckon you've done some plundering in your day.
That is correct, said the rascal. I have misappropriated a number of fine jewels without permission.
Blimey, cried Pete. You don't talk like a pirate. Walk the plank.
As the rascal leaped overboard, Pete shouted,
You should have said, I've pilfered loot on land and at sea, and no man's say-so has ever stopped me. Next, blared the parrot.
Pete shook his head. He had finally lost his patience. He curled up his lip at the last rascal and declared,
You gots to trim the sails and mind the deck. You gots to be brave in case of a shipwreck. You gots to load a cannon and know how to fire it. But most of all, you gots to talk like a pirate.
The rascal walked forward, loaded the cannon, and fired it.
Nice firing, said Pete. But is ye brave? 'Cause no lily-livered seafarer is gonna sail with me.
I can assure you that I am extremely courageous, said the rascal. I will conduct myself with valor at all times.
Confound it, shouted Pete, stomping his foot. He don't talk like a pirate. Walk the plank.
As the rascal dropped overboard, Pete yelled,
You should have said, I've not a yellow-bellied bone from me head to me toes. I'll stand brave upon this ship wherever she goes. Can ye believe it?
Pete moaned to his parrot.
Out of them all them rascals, not one was fit for me crew. "'Tis true," squawked the bird. "By the powers, they've no more than a bunch of squiffies and scrogs. None of 'em fit to go a swashbuckling and a plundering for pieces of eight upon the briny blue on this here vessel."
Pete blinked.
"Why, ye talk just like a pirate," he cheered to the bird. "You're all the crew I needs. Way I..."
"Aye, aye," said the parrot, and off they sailed. Back to the high seas went Pete and his bird. A pirate always gets the last word. They looked for a crew so they could hire it, but blimey, none could talk like a pirate. And that's the story of Pirate Pete's Talk Like a Pirate. Way ho and up she rises, way ho and up she rises, way ho and up she rises early in the morning. Now, instead of early in the morning, in this song we say early in the morning. I don't know, maybe it's a sailor or pirate way of saying early, but we'll say early in the morning. And it's way ho and up, I'm going to say up he rises, because all these pirates, most of these pirates are men. Way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises early in the morning. All right, I'd love for you to sing with me. Way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises early in the morning. What do you do with a sleeping pirate? What should we do with a sleeping pirate? What should we do with a sleeping pirate early in the morning? Pour cold water on him, pour cold water on him, pour cold water on him early in the morning. Way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises early in the morning. Let's think, what else could we do to wake up a sleeping pirate? Put a crab on his toe, put a crab on his toe, put a crab on his toe early in the morning. Way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises early in the morning. And what else could we do? We threw cold water on him, put a crab on his foot. Let's see, what else could we do? How about put a fish on his pillow, put a fish on his pillow, put a fish on his pillow early in the morning. Way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises early in the morning. Let's see, cold water, a crab, and a smelly fish. Sing loud and play the guitar, sing loud and play the guitar, sing loud and play the guitar early in the morning. Way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises, way ho and up he rises early in the morning. This book is entitled Pirate's Perfect Pet, written by Beth Ferry and illustrated by Matt Meyers. And this is a beautiful title page. From the deck of his pirate ship, the sea dragon, Captain Crave spied a small blue bottle bobbing among the waves and the sharks. Captain Crave was courageous. He was daring. He was gone. With a flawless dive, he sliced through the water and snagged the cork with his hook. His crew cheered and waved and chanted, "Go, Crave!" and caused quite a commotion, as good pirates should. After taking a bow, Captain Crave uncorked the treasure within. He took the note out of the bottle. It said, "Dearest Clancy, how's my big, brave pirate? Mommy's so proud that you've become captain of your very own ship. Bravo! Enclosed is a lovely list I've found in Be Your Best Buccaneer magazine. Isn't it tip-top or ship-shape or whatever you swashbucklers say? Try to stay away from sharks, Clancy dear, and remember, Mummy loves you. P.S. There's a little something for your treasure chest. P.P.S. Don't forget to keep your new hook clean." Captain Crave stuffed the letter and the shiny doubloon into his pocket. "Me mum," he said with a shrug, handing the list to his first mate. "Think you're the perfect pirate captain?" she read. "Use our handy checklist to be sure. Do you have a ship?" "Check," replied the captain. "Courage and daring?" "Double check." "Treasure?" "Check." "Eye patch?" "Check." "Hook?" "Check it out." "Peg leg?" "On me to-do list." "Pet?" "Pet?" "That's what it says." "Well, shuck me an oyster and set sail for land. We needs to find me a pet." The pirates landed on a sandy beach. They caused quite a commotion, as good pirates should. Look at the people sunbathing and digging in the sand, and here come all these pirates running across the beach. They set about at once scooping and digging. They found a crab. "Crab? Too cranky." "Octopus? Too clingy." "Clam? Too quiet." "Drat," said Captain Crave. "There be no perfect pets on the beach. Onward ho!" The pirates marched onward until they came to a farm. They caused quite a commotion, as good pirates should. "Landlubber farm, this way to front gate." And I love the way the cow and the rooster are hiding behind the haystack. The crew scurried about, grabbing and herding. "Goat? Too nibbly." "Pig? Too muddy." "Donkey? Too stubborn." "Goose? Too bossy." "Drat," said Captain Crave. "There be no perfect pets on the farm. Onward ho!" The pirates marched onward till they came to a zoo. They caused quite a commotion, as good pirates should. The crew began unlocking and unleashing the animals. "Elephant? Too big." "Koala? Too cuddly." "Lion? Yikes." Do you notice his feet underneath the elephant? When the uproar finally died down, Captain Crave said, "Well, I've finally got me peg leg." Do you see how full the lion is?
Now, if I could only find me a pet. The harried zookeeper stuffed the pirates into a trolley and drove directly to the pet emporium. The pirates crowded eagerly into the shop. There were kittens and bunnies, guppies and puppies, all kinds of cute, cuddly creatures. "Shiver me shih tzus," Captain Crave exclaimed. "Thar be piles of pets." Just then there was a squawk from above. The captain looked up and splat! "I've been poop-decked," he yelled. The pirates chased the birdie. They raced the birdie. Should we taste the birdie? "Give her here," ordered the captain. He eyed the parrot closely. "Ah," he murmured. "You're a brave one, I see." "Aye," said the parrot. "Ye pooped in my eye." "Aye," said the parrot, "and caused quite a commotion." "Aye," agreed the parrot, "like a good parrot should." "Aye," said the parrot. "And everything would be perfect," the captain mused, "if only I could find me a pet. Do you happen to know, in land, sea, or sky, any pirate-worthy pets?" The parrot stepped onto Captain Crave's shoulder and nibbled his ear. "Aye," said the parrot. Onward ho! Captain Crave flipped his shiny doubloon to the shopkeeper as he thumped out the door. The perfect pirate captain with the perfect parrot pet. And that is the story of Pirate's Perfect Pet. This is a fun song about someone that ran away and jumped aboard a pirate ship and sailed with the pirates for the day. You can imagine that would be fun. That's what the song is about. So we're going to do motions to the song because I love for you to do motions with me. These are the motions. When I was young, I had some fun the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, we go this way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea. This way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea." That's a lot of motion, so let's do it again. And there's a great deal of repetition in this song. So as soon as you catch on, please sing along. It's fun to sing. All right. When I was young, I had some fun the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, we go this way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea. This way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea." I think you've got it. Now I'm going to play the guitar and I can't do the motions at the same time. When I was young, I had some fun the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, we go this way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea. This way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea." From the deck we saw a wreck the day I went to sea. I jumped aboard a pirate ship and the captain said to me, "Oh, we go this way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea. This way, that way, port side, starboard, over the deep blue sea." We
We have a fun craft to go with the pirate theme this week, and it's a treasure map. I have 2 different kinds of treasure maps, and you can choose between them. Now, this treasure map has 2 islands. This one has mountains and trees on it, and this one has a tree, and the X is supposed to be where the treasure is buried. And here's a mermaid, and here's some birds, and a whale, and here's the pirate ship. So what you're supposed to do is color this and make it look beautiful, and then, or make it look funny. It's your treasure map. You can do anything you want with it. The idea is take the pirate ship and show us how you would get over to the island where the treasure is. You could go that way, or you could go way up around this way, or however you want to. Now that's one possibility. I know some of you children like to do art yourselves. So this is the other possibility. These are the waves, so you can tell this is the ocean. Here's a large island, and here's a small island. So if you're the type of person that would like to make your own treasure map, you can put anything you want on it. You know, you can make any kind of pirate ship you want, or you could actually draw some pirates walking around, and you could draw a big treasure chest with lots of gold in it, and birds and trees and lots of fish, or anything you would like to do, or something funny if you want to make people laugh. Anything you would like to do. So that is the craft for this week. Now, next week, we're having Jug Band Jump and Jive. You do not want to miss Jug Band Jump and Jive. We're going to have our own jug band where you will get to play the washboard, the lumberjack, the spoons, and maybe even a big jug that you blow into. We will also, as our craft, be making some cornbread together. And after we make it, we will say magic words. And when it is magically ready, we will eat the cornbread. So I look forward to that next week. I hope to see you this Thursday for Talk Like a Pirate.